Let me tell you something. I was on vacation with Sam one time, Samuel Jackson. We was in Portofino. We had finished dinner one time. We walking back to go get on this boat. Hey, you're Samuel Jackson. I want to take a picture. He said, what's the magic word, mother?
Haven't been in there about an hour, changing radio stations and TV stations every 8 minutes or whatever. He just caught me.
Samuel L. Jackson has thrown a verbal grenade into the already explosive world of celebrity gossip, sparking wildfire speculation that could shake Hollywood to its core. Rumors are swirling that Jackson has uncovered a shocking revelation about none other than beloved TV personality Steve Harvey. Whispers suggest Jackson's claims go beyond mere scandal, alleging that Harvey is more than just a TV host, he's Diddy's secret handler. As the internet erupts with theories and accusations, questions abound. But what evidence does Jackson have to lay such a claim? And what repercussions could this bombshell have on both Harvey and Diddy? Strap in as we delve deep into this gripping saga of Hollywood intrigue and betrayal. But before then, don't forget to subscribe. Now, let's get started. Samuel L. Jackson is more than just a famous face. He's a global icon, a Hollywood gem, and an action figure whose star power is felt around the world. He has graced the silver screen in some of Hollywood's finest works, making him one of the most bankable movie stars in history. Whenever his face appears on a movie poster, it's a sure sign that the movie will be a hit. Despite his fame and worldwide acclaim, there's a side of Samuel L. Jackson that many fans don't know about his family. Did you know that he's a husband and a father? He's married and has a daughter named Zoe Jackson. However, Samuel has intentionally kept his family life private, shielding them from the spotlight. Zoe grew up in the public eye, often accompanying her father on the red carpet at various events, including his star ceremony on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Despite this exposure, Samuel has managed to keep Zoe grounded and away from the public eye, focusing on her upbringing and ensuring she has a successful career behind the camera. Recently, rumors began to swirl about Samuel's parenting skills, particularly regarding his daughter Zoe and her relationship with Lori Harvey. An anonymous source alleged that Samuel had criticized Lori, suggesting he had failed as a father in properly guiding his daughter. The rumors stem from Lori's relationship with Diddy, which reportedly began when she was 22 and he was 49. The couple was spotted vacationing in Mexico and dining in Italy, sparking discussion among fans about the 27-year age gap between them. It's speculated that Steve Harvey didn't raise Lori well, or she wouldn't have dated a man old enough to be her father. These are just speculations, as the couple never officially confirmed their relationship. However, Diddy's son Justin Combs hinted at a possible relationship, leading fans to believe there was something between them. Many fans feel that Diddy has failed as a father, even though Samuel L. Jackson never explicitly said so. He expressed that while he wouldn't have a problem with it, he would be heartbroken if Lori were his daughter. The fact that they were seen hanging out with Steve Harvey and Lori's mom added another layer of complexity to the situation. Samuel L. Jackson has always been vocal about his views on family. He believes that couples should strive to stay together and work through their differences for the sake of their children. Growing up without a father, he knew how hollow life could feel, and he didn't want that for his daughter. Fortunately, he married a woman who shared his vision for family. In a recent interview with People, Samuel's wife, LaTanya, talked about the importance of staying together to raise their children. She emphasized that they always believed the most revolutionary thing Black people could do was to stay together and raise their children with both a father and a mother. They wanted to change the narrative that African American families were only composed of single mothers raising children. To combat this stereotype, they made a firm decision to stay together, no matter the challenges they faced. Their family-centric approach to child rearing seems to have paid off, as Zoe has grown into a strong, independent Black woman. The Jacksons' commitment to their family and each other has been a cornerstone of their parenting philosophy, shaping Zoe into the person she is today. It's speculated that Steve Harvey didn't raise Lori well, or she wouldn't have dated a man old enough to be her father. These are just speculations, as the couple never officially confirmed their relationship. However, Diddy's son Justin Combs hinted at a possible relationship, leading fans to believe there was something between them. Many fans feel that Diddy has failed as a father, even though Samuel L. Jackson never explicitly said so. He expressed that while he wouldn't have a problem with it, he would be heartbroken if Lori were his daughter. The fact that they were seen hanging out with Steve Harvey and Lori's mom added another layer of complexity to the situation. Samuel L. Jackson has always been vocal about his views on family. He believes that couples should strive to stay together and work through their differences for the sake of their children. Growing up without a father, he knew how hollow life could feel, and he didn't want that for his daughter. Fortunately, he married a woman who shared his vision for family. In a recent interview with People, Samuel's wife, LaTanya, talked about the importance of staying together to raise their children. She emphasized that they always believed the most revolutionary thing Black people could do was to stay together and raise their children with both a father and a mother. They wanted to change the narrative that African American families were only composed of single mothers raising children. To combat this stereotype, they made a firm decision to stay together, no matter the challenges they faced. Their family-centric approach to child rearing seems to have paid off, as Zoe has grown into a strong, independent Black woman. The Jacksons' commitment to their family and each other has been a cornerstone of their parenting philosophy, shaping Zoe into the person she is today. Consider Zoe's clean image in Hollywood, especially highlighted during her 39th birthday celebration. Samuel, her father, praised her amiable nature, expressing his gratitude for her presence and persistence. He shared on Instagram that her gifts of lemon bars and streaming suggestions made the year bearable and always made him feel that everything would be all right. Fans were excited about Samuel L. Jackson's message and wished Zoe the best in all her endeavors, praising him for raising such a strong-spirited woman. Nick Cannon, who once dated Mariah Carey, someone 14 years older than him, shared his thoughts on Diddy dating Lori Harvey. In an interview with DJ Vlad, Nick said he didn't have any issue with it, but admitted that if Lori were his daughter, he would feel disappointed as a dad. He empathized with Samuel's sentiments, understanding how heartbreaking it would be if his daughter was involved in such a relationship. There were speculations about Steve Harvey's stance on Lori's relationship with Diddy, given his close ties to the rapper. Steve and Diddy's friendship goes back to the 2000s, a turbulent time in hip-hop with the East Coast-West Coast rivalry at its peak. Steve tried to mediate between the rival record labels, even bringing Diddy and Snoop Dogg together on his show to show solidarity. However, Suge Knight, from prison, alleged on his podcast that Steve Harvey was two-faced, pretending to want peace, but secretly insulting West Coast rappers. He claimed that Steve supported Diddy and the East Coast rappers, leading fans to speculate that Steve might be on Diddy's payroll. Fans were disturbed by rumors that Lori had dated both father and son, first being rumored to be in a relationship with Justin Combs, Diddy's first son. They were often seen together at parties and dinner dates, but neither confirmed nor denied the rumors, leaving room for speculation. Recently, when the media brought up the issue, Lori denied dating both men. She explained that the rumors were a misunderstanding of the relationship between the Harveys and the Combs. Speaking to Adrian Balin of E! News, Lori stated, "I've heard I dated a father and son before. Absolutely not true." She went on to mention other rumors, including one suggesting she was a lesbian, emphasizing that many stories about her were misconceptions. In an earlier interview, Lori discussed the various rumored relationships and found them entertaining. She even mentioned that she didn't know some of the guys she was rumored to have been involved with. Despite the rumors, Lori described herself as quiet and expressed amusement at the fabricated stories about her romantic life. She recalled instances where she supposedly had a deep relationship with someone she had never even met. Lori shared a piece of dating advice her father once gave her, telling her that she was the prize. For her, this meant not compromising her value, happiness, or peace, and not settling for less than she deserved. She emphasized the importance of walking away from a situation that no longer served her. Looking at Lori's life, one can't help but notice the number of men she's rumored to have dated, from soccer stars to movie stars. She's been linked to Memphis Depay, Future, Michael B., Jordan, Justin Combs, and Diddy, with Diddy being the oldest of them all. Fans who compare Lori Harvey's life with Zoe Jackson's can't help but admire Samuel L. Jackson's parenting. Samuel has been married for over 4 decades, having met his wife, LaTanya, in college. Their bond is unbreakable, which reflects positively on the way he raised his daughter. Despite facing challenges earlier in their relationship, particularly at the start of their marriage, Samuel admits to struggling with substance addiction and not being emotionally present for his wife and daughter. His addiction became so severe that he had to retreat to the basement of their brownstone, only occasionally surfacing to engage in odd behavior before retreating back underground. "I had basically moved into the basement," he recalls. "I was like the troll in the basement, and every now and then I'd come upstairs and hover around to do something. I was addicted and being crazy." Despite Samuel's downward spiral, his wife, LaTanya, stood by him unwaveringly. As his situation worsened, she remained a pillar of support, helping him battle his demons every step of the way. When asked why she didn't give up on him, even when it seemed like Samuel was surrendering his life to substances, LaTanya revealed, "I couldn't do that because I felt as though God had spoken to me and said, 'Now you can't leave this young man like this. Give him some help, and then if you feel like leaving afterward, we'll talk about it.'" Today, the couple is happily married and proud parents of Zoe Jackson. They've also ventured into producing, with a drama series titled The Last Days of TMY Gray on Apple TV+. The series stars Samuel L. Jackson as an anonymous character suffering from dementia caused by Alzheimer's. Samuel believes it's crucial to explore the lives of individuals affected by these conditions, emphasizing that there's still a rich inner life to be discovered within them. Comparing Samuel's enduring marriage to the multiple divorces of Steve Harvey paints a stark contrast. Despite being married for the same length of time, Samuel's marriage has remained steadfast. In contrast, Steve Harvey's marital journey has been tumultuous, with 3 marriages within 40 years. Steve's first marriage to Marsha Harvey ended in divorce due to alleged infidelity and the strain of raising their children largely on Marsha's own as Steve focused on his burgeoning comedy career. After their divorce in 1994, Steve went on to marry Mary Shackelford, but their union also ended in divorce, marking the most turbulent period of Steve's marital history. In 2001, Mary discovered a letter from Steve Harvey's mistress, which deeply upset her. Subsequently, she filed a lawsuit against the TV host, seeking $60 million in damages. The lawsuit alleged mistreatment, manipulation, and infidelity on Steve's part. Unfortunately, Mary lost the case, but it offered a glimpse into what it was like to be married to the stand-up comedy star. Following his divorce from Mary, Steve Harvey married his longtime friend, Marjorie Elaine Harvey. Marjorie had been married and divorced twice before, with one of her ex-husbands being Jim Townsend, a convicted criminal who served time for attempting to purchase a large quantity of illegal substances. Townsend once claimed that Marjorie was involved in his illegal activities, but he struck a deal with the FBI to keep her out of trouble. Despite this, the FBI raided Marjorie's business and shut it down, alleging it was funded with illicit wealth. When Townsend was released from prison, Marjorie was already married to Steve Harvey. Out of anger and desperation, Townsend threatened to expose his ex-wife. But the details of this story remain a mystery. Marjorie is the mother of Lori Harvey from a previous relationship, making Steve her adoptive father. However, fans believe this is not an excuse for neglect or allowing her to date much older men. Interestingly, Diddy has not found success in any of his relationships. Some of his past relationships have been marred by allegations of mistreatment and abuse. While some of his former girlfriends have remained silent about their experiences, others, like Cassie Ventura, have spoken out. Ventura's decision to speak out sparked a trend that has kept Diddy in the news for less than flattering reasons. Last year, Cassie took legal action against Diddy, alleging mistreatment. She claimed that he had asked her to sleep with other men while he watched, exerted control over every aspect of her life, and subjected her to other inhumane treatments. Cassie's lawsuit provided a glimpse into the kind of partner Diddy was. Initially, Diddy denied the allegations but later settled out of court for an undisclosed sum. Cassie's bold move empowered 4 other women to step forward with similar allegations against Diddy. This time, however, Diddy refused to settle and allowed the cases to proceed through the legal system. The outcomes of these cases remain uncertain, but regardless of the verdict, Diddy's reputation has been significantly tarnished. Fans are concerned that Lori Harvey might have endured similar mistreatment from Diddy, but may be hesitant or fearful to speak out, It took Cassie about 5 years after their breakup to gather the courage to expose Diddy, suggesting that he wields considerable power and influence in the industry. Additionally, rumors suggest that Steve Harvey, Lori's father, may be on Diddy's payroll, which could further deter Lori from speaking up. There's a growing belief that Samuel L. Jackson has been a great father to his daughter, Zoe, but the same cannot be said for Diddy. Fans speculate that if Steve Harvey had been more vigilant, Lori might not have ended up in a relationship with a man old enough to be her father. As Diddy faces accusations of sexual assault and harassment from multiple women, Lori remains focused on her business endeavors, leaving her future and the outcome of these allegations uncertain. Guys, let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to check out the next video if you don't know that. Diddy's PI caught intimidating TikTokers reporting case. Then don't forget to subscribe and stay tuned for another explosive gossip.